Hello, everyone. Good morning. Hi, Carmen. Feels like forever, 1 week away. Tiffany, hi. Thank you so much for teaching last week. And I see so many people. Nina's here. Good morning. Hannah, Jan, Melissa. Your camera's not on, but I'm really happy you're here. Brenda, Jillian, Christina, Ella, Mayapur. Welcome, everyone. Okay, well, I had a morning, when you're like getting everybody ready and then you just have like 5 minutes to get yourself ready. So I'm very grateful to be sitting down now with all of you and getting ready to dive deep into our practice of yoga. One tool that I always remind myself and remind you that when we're moving is that if our mind is, let me put myself big so you can see me. The moments that my mind is distracted are moments that my breath is either constricted or held or not moving freely in my body. So as a little experiment, you can try that today. When your mind is thinking, oh, I need to get bananas at Whole Foods or whatever it says, just say, am I breathing deeply? Probably not. And the moments that you're sinking into like a flow space of presence, of just being in your body, your breath is probably very deep and steady. So it's very simple, but it takes a lot of self-control to breathe deeply for a whole hour, but we will try. So let's start laying flat on our backs. I'm going to mute everyone. Of course, if you ever have anything to say, unmute yourself. Thank you all for being here. All right. So you're laying flat on your back. Your eyes are gently closed. As you begin to settle into the landscape of your own body. Give yourself permission to arrive. From this place, take a very full inhale through your nose that fills your low belly, your mid belly, all the way up to your chest and your lungs. And as you exhale, empty your chest, mid belly, low belly, all the way down. When you breathe in, your body's filling and expanding. So your belly is like a beach ball, filling and expanding. And as you breathe out, there's a gentle softening. Your navel drops down towards your spine. For this entire session, with every inhale, try to internally say inhale. And with every exhale, internally say exhale. With your next inhale, let's reach arms up and over the head, kicking through your heels, pointing through the toes, grow large and expansive here. And as you exhale, hug both knees and towards your chest. You're going from this expansive place to a more internal space, remembering that yoga is the journey within ourselves. I know I spend so many hours of my day doing things outside, maybe emails, cleaning. Maybe cleaning is my biggest thing right now, being home all the time. But this is my time to use all that cleaning energy, bringing it inside. Let's find a happy baby pose, grabbing the arches or big toes, your knees open towards your armpits. Rock left and right, massaging your low back up and down your spine, your left and right shoulder blade. Bring your knees to kiss, open your arms to a T. Let's twist the knees left as you gaze right over your shoulder. And as you inhale, lengthen through your spine, low belly, mid belly, all the way to your chest and your lungs. Sink a little deeper into the twist as you exhale. Your right shoulder blade especially drops down to the mat. Take one more very full breath in as your body fills and expands. And breath out. Inhale, come back and through center, take the twist in the opposite direction. Gaze is now left over your shoulder. And as we breathe, we're bringing prana, life energy, into every cell of the body. Prana comes from nature. So when we sync up with nature, we experience health and ease in our body, in our mind, in our hearts. And over the head, find length from your seat all the way up to your fingertips. And then as you exhale, we're just going to flip the palms, drop them down, just like a large sun. We're going to do that a few times with the breath. We'll inhale. See if you can feel the air as if you're moving through water. And exhale. Energy is all around you. Notice the sensation of the energy around you. Inhale. With your next exhale, let's drop the left hand down. Fingertips, palms, or forearms will drop, opening through your right side body. Breathe especially into your right lung. In Chinese medicine, the lung is the house of grief. So sometimes we'll hold our breath to not experience, but breathe deeply so you can experience the full spectrum of being human, allowing healing. And then inhale up and through center, and then drop down to the other side. And that's one reason yoga is just so powerful, because we start healing ourselves first. So we can bring healing to our world around us, starting with the people closest. And then it ripples out. Inhale the arms up and over the head. We're going to twist to the right. So your left hand goes to your right knee, gazes right over your shoulder. With your inhale, lengthen through your tailbone to the crown of your head. Twist as you exhale. Let's do that one more time. Your inhale just helps you to lengthen up and through the spine. And exhale just to twist. Inhale, arms up and over the head. And then exhale, we'll twist in the opposite direction. Gaze is left over the shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 2. Inhale. And exhale, 1. Slowly unwind, bringing one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Exploring this idea that healing starts, let's say healing starts locally. Starts with oneself, the people closest to you. And some of us have a broad reach of people we can influence. And some of us have maybe a more close distance. But we all bring influence, whether it's large or small. So let this be a time of filling yourself up. Your influence of love and compassion and care can take place even more. We'll open with one sound of Om, deep inhale. Om. Agyantimirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Arriving. Let's start our moving meditation. So let's come to all fours. Tabletop position, spreading your fingertips nice and wide, pushing down into the tops of your toes. As you inhale, let your belly drop, lift your tailbone and crown high. And as you exhale, arch your spine, gaze is down. Moving with the rhythm of your breath, inhale through the nose, gaze is up. Exhale through the nose, gaze is down. Do this about 3 more times at a pace that's perfect for you. Ujjayi breath, in through the nose, out through the nose with that slight constriction in your throat. Again, as you breathe, internally say inhale. Internally say exhale. Intuitive movement, rolling neck, shoulders, and hips. Remembering this is your time to take the journey within, so your breath must be deep to keep your mind steady. Breathing this natural energy, this breath, this prana into every cell, every line, every curve of your body. And then finding your neutral tabletop position, we're just going to tuck our 10 toes under and come to sit right on top of your heels. And you can even reach back and behind if you need a little extra space to get those big toes down. So the heels right here on the bum push these points that are actually very good for activating digestion. So this is a nice pose to do in the morning. We're just going to take 3 deep breaths here. If it's ever too much pressure on your toes, just drop some weight to the hands, just like that. Just 3 breaths. Deep inhale. Exhale, 3. Deep inhale. Exhale, 2. Deep inhale. Exhale, 1. Slowly pour weight onto the palms. Untuck the toes, tap, tap, tap the feet. Moving in Anahatasana or puppy dog pose. You're just going to walk the hands forward. Keep your hips stacked on top of the knees. And either you drop your chin or your forehead to the earth. This is a beautiful stretch. I mean, I feel it all over the place. In the shoulders, upper back, chest. So wherever you feel it, close your eyes and bring your breath towards sensation. 3 breaths. Inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Inhale, follow your breath. And 1. We'll transition, tabletop position, this time tucking your toes to find our first downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Start to slowly pedal out through your legs. Deep bend right knee, left knee, right knee, left knee. Pour a lot of weight into the L shape of your pointer finger and thumbs. This will take weight out of your wrists. Healing starts locally. It starts with yourself. Inhale, reach your right leg high to the sky. Bend your knees, stack your hips, creating space. This might be a bit intuitive. How much you bend, how much you straighten the leg, let that be exactly what you need. And then as you inhale, let's straighten the legs, square the hips, place your right foot outside of your right hand, drop your back knee, and then letting your fingertips, palms, or maybe forearms drop to the earth. We'll take 3 breaths here together. Inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Deepest breath in. And 1. We're going to transition, push to the palms. Toe heel your right foot to the center of the mat. Draw your hips back as you straighten the right leg. Feel your right hip moving back in space. This is half split, Ardha Hanumanasana. As you inhale, let your heart stretch towards your toes, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold your heart over your leg. 3 breaths like that, like the ocean waves. We inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 3. Inhale, lengthen. For 2. Deepest breath. Inhale, lengthen, create space through the ribs, through the spine. And 1. Inhale, bend the front knee, retuck the back toe, lift that back knee, right hand twist up. Inhale, lengthen from your left to right fingertips. Exhale, twist your left shoulder to your right knee. Inhale, lengthen from your back heel to the crown of the head. Twisting for 2, fullest breath. The right hand reaches nice and high. And twisting for 1. Slowly unwind. Both hands now frame the right foot. Step your back foot a few inches closer, head to knee pose, Parshvottanasana. Inhale, come to the tippy toes of the left foot. Exhale, drop your heel. Inhale, come to the heel of your right foot. And exhale, drop the toes. So go ahead and seesaw back and forth just a few more times. Let this primarily be a breathing practice. Breath comes first, the movement follows. Your breath is guiding every posture throughout this time. Finding stillness with a little bend in the right knee. We're just going to meet in a forward fold, so your left foot comes to meet the right. Hang heavy over your legs, Uttanasana. Nod your head yes and no. Sway your spine left, right. Whenever I'm in this posture, especially the first one, I like to shake shake any remaining thoughts. Just let them out like a waterfall here. Trust that anything that's really important will be available for you after the session. That's for sure. Sometimes we circulate the same thoughts 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours. Oftentimes those same thoughts that are circulating, let them go for now. They'll be there later. With your next inhale, flat back, gaze stretches forward. Exhale, right leg back, soften the knee, Vanarasana. So it's like a sleepy lunge. You keep the hands on the earth, the chin tucks in, the heart's folding over the left thigh, the hips are square. Just take one more full breath, lengthening through your spine. As you exhale, we'll tuck the back toes, plank pose. Inhale, lengthen from your heels to the crown of the head. And then exhale, knees, chest, and chin, the elbows hug inward. We're going to inhale, lift to our first cobra or upward dog. And you can let it be a little quote unquote sloppy if that feels good. I like to drop my hips and kind of switch and sway left and right. And then eventually lifting with your core, downward facing dog. Same sequence, left side. We inhale the left leg nice and high. Bend your knees, stack the hips, creative movement, intuitive movement, moving without the dictation of your mind. As you inhale, straighten your legs, square your hips, exhale, left foot outside of the left hand, dropping the back knee, fingertips, palms, or forearms will drop. Let your chin tuck towards your heart. 3 breaths together. Inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Inhale, low belly, mid belly, upper chest. Exhale, 1. If you're on your forearms, we'll push to the palm. So heel your left foot back to center. Draw the hips back, Ardha Hanumanasana, left hip moves back in space. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, 3. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 2. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, 1. Inhale, bend your front knee. Tuck those back toes, lift the back knee, twist, left hand up. Inhale, lengthen, heel to the crown of the head. Twisting for 3. Inhale, lengthen, right to left fingertips. Twisting for 2. Inhale, lengthen in all directions, just like a star. Deepest twist for 1. Slowly unwind, head to knee pose, Parsvanasana. Step the back foot a few inches closer. Feel your left hip moving back in space. And then we're just going to seesaw the feet, tippy toes of the right foot, and then down to the heel. Go back and forth like this a few times. Gentle bend in the left knee, moving in forward fold, hanging heavy over the legs. Nod yes and no. And just notice any circulating thoughts. I feel successful when I do meditation, even if I don't find complete stillness with my thoughts, at least I start to notice what the thoughts are. Otherwise, I move about my day, not even realizing what I'm thinking about all day, and just going about what my mind likes and doesn't like. What are those circulating thoughts that are prevalent today? Just notice. We're going to inhale, flat back, stretch your gaze forward. Exhale, left leg back, soften knee. Heart over the thigh, Vanarasana. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. One more deep inhale. Exhale, plant the palms, plank pose. Full breath, lengthening heels to the crown of your head. And exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, lifting heart, cobra or upward dog. And then exhale, downward dog, lifting up with your core here. Take one very full breath. Fill your body with this breath. And as you exhale, gently walk your feet towards the top of your yoga mat, finding forward fold. This time we'll root down into the 4 corners of both feet. Start to roll yourself all the way up to standing. And as you come to your standing posture, let yourself fully arrive. You've arrived in your body on your yoga mat to your practice. We're going to start with a little shaking into the body, letting out some Hopefully you're a little louder than me. I just feel self-conscious because you can hear me and I can't hear you. And then we're going to do a little swaying left and right. Okay, preparing for Surya Namaskar, sun salutation. If you can, face east towards the rising sun. That's ideal when practicing sun salutation. If not, no worries. You're going to stand at the top of your yoga mat, spread your 10 toes nice and wide, rooting down into the four corners, lift up through the crown of your head, remembering this idea that healing starts local. It can be overwhelming when we see so many different things happening in the world. How do we help? How do we contribute? Of course, there are so many ways we can. And one is coming back to ourselves and the local people of our lives and letting it ripple out from there. But now we start with ourselves. Rooting down into your feet, we'll inhale, arms up and over the head. Find length from your heels to the crown of your head. As you exhale, we fold forward Uttanasana, heart towards your thighs. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your palms. Let's step back, plank pose. Chaturanga. Inhale, lifting heart for cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths together in complete stillness. Inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Deepest breath in. At the bottom of your exhale, gaze towards your thumb, step or hop to find a forward fold. As you arrive, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Rooting down, we inhale, arms rise, gaze as high. And then as you exhale, hands to heart, come right back to your meditation. Round 2, we inhale, arms lift up and over the head. As you exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, plank pose. Full breath, lengthening heels to the crown of your head. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, lifting your heart for cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog, stillness for 2 breaths. Deep inhale. Exhale, 2. Deep inhale. Exhale, 1. Gaze forward, step or hop, finding forward fold. As you arrive, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Rooting down, we Okay, so hi, everybody. I'm sorry I got disconnected. Some of you are moving and that's wonderful. If you want to continue off where we were, we'll come back to the top of the mat. Luckily, we weren't on a right or left. We were just flowing. Okay, so coming to the top of your yoga mat, spreading your 10 toes nice and wide. Inhale, arms up and over the head, gaze is high. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back. This time, exhale, right leg back, soften knee to the mat. Inhale, arms up and over the head for our first Anjaneyasana. The arms lift up and over the head, beautiful. Let's stay here, deep inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Deepest breath in. Let's exhale, frame the front foot, downward facing dog. With your next inhale, roll your body forward, finding a plank pose. Exhale, lower down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, the elbows hug in. Inhale, lifting heart for cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, beautiful. Let's inhale, reach the right leg high to the sky, find the beginning, middle, arrive. Exhale, foot inside the thumbs, keeping the back knee lifted. Kicking back into your left heel, arms lift up and over the head. This is your inhale. We're going to cactus the arms, tap the back knee, exhale. We're going to inhale. One more. Inhale, finding that lunge. Exhale, frame your front foot, forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale, flat back, stretch your gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Rooting down, inhale, arms lift up and over the head, gaze is high. And then as you exhale, hands to heart. Come back to your meditation. Beautiful. Same thing, left side. Inhale, arms up and over your head. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana, squeeze breath through your nose. Flat back, inhale, lengthening, lengthening, lengthening. Exhale, left leg back, soften knee to the mat. Rooting down, we inhale, the arms rise, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Rooting into the feet, lengthen up and through your spine. Exhale, downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, inhale, plank pose, beginning, middle, arrive, and then exhale, lower down as your elbows hug in. Inhale, lifting your heart, cobra or upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog, left leg high, inhale, beginning, middle, arrive. Exhale, foot inside the thumbs, back knee is lifted, kick into your heel, arms up, inhale. Cactusing. Inhale. Last one. Lunge, inhale. Exhale, frame your front foot, forward fold. Flat back, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Rooting down, inhale, arms rise, gaze is high. Hands to heart, exhale. Round 2, little variations. We'll inhale the arms up and over the head. Exhale, interlace hands behind your back. Inhale, your palms will drop, lift your heart, lift your gaze. And then exhale, fold over your legs, keeping hands interlaced for a few deep breaths. With your next exhale, you can soften your hands down the back sides of your legs, deep bend into your knees, chair pose. Then we're going to transition right away into drinking bird. You're going to come to your tippy toes, off the heels, arms sweep back. So imagine I'm behind you, I'm pulling your fingertips back. And at the same time, you're stretching your heart, the crown of your head forward, lengthening. Take one more deep inhale. And then exhale, drop your heels forward, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, right leg back, soften knee to the mat. Arms up, inhale, beginning, middle, arrive. Exhale, downward facing dog. From downward dog, either hold here or inhale, plank pose. And then exhale through your vinyasa. Downward dog, right leg high, inhale, beginning, middle, arrive. Exhale, foot inside the thumbs, back knee is lifted. Arms sweep up, inhale. 1 time cactusing the arms. Lunge, inhale. And then airplane, heart over the thigh. Fingertips stretch back, similar to the drinking bird. Imagine I'm behind you, pulling your fingertips. At the same time, your heart is stretching forward, lengthening. Inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Deepest breath, lengthening from your heels to the crown of the head. And 1, we'll drop the hands. Left foot comes forward, fold. Flat back, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Rooting down, we inhale, arms up, gaze is high. Hands to heart, come back to yourself. Same thing, left side, the arms up, beginning, middle, arrive. Exhale, interlace hands behind your back. Inhale, palms drop, lift your heart, lift your gaze up. Exhale, fold over your leg. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Hands drop down the back sides of your legs. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, drinking bird. Inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. 1 more deep inhale, puffing up your chest just like a bird. Exhale, forward fold. Flat back, breath in. Exhale, left leg back, softening your knee. Arms up, inhale, beginning, middle, arrive. Exhale, downward facing dog. Your choice to find stillness or move through a vinyasa. I'm going to be still here. Downward dog, inhale, left leg high, beginning, middle, arrive. Exhale, foot inside, the thumbs back, knee is lifted. Arms sweep up, beginning, middle, arrive. Exhale, cactus. Inhale. Exhale, airplane. Breath in. For 3. Breath in. For 2. Deepest inhale. As you exhale, frame your front foot, forward fold, top of your mat, flat back, inhale. Forward fold, exhale, rooting down, we inhale, arms up, gaze is high. Hands to heart. Okay, so we have one final round of movement before we start to slow down a lot. So to begin this final round, similar with some variations. Let's shift all of the weight into our left foot and hug your right knee in towards your chest. Option 1 is to hold just like this. Option 2, interlace hands behind your thigh, kick the heel. Option 3, peace fingers of the right toe, grab, and then you kick the heel. Wherever you are, we'll take 3 breaths. Inhale. For 3. Use your breath. For 2. Deepest inhale. Transitioning for 1, hands to the hips, we step the right foot back, drop your knee. Left hand's gonna push your left knee forward, the right arm sweeps up. As you exhale, you're lengthening through the right side body, hook your right elbow to the outside of your left knee, bring the palms to touch. Now start to reach your heart for your thumbs. You don't have to move the hands at all. Reach your heart for your thumbs. Beautiful, inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Lengthening with your inhale. Twisting for 1. Inhale to unwind. Exhale, frame your front foot with both hands. We've done this before. Tuck the back toe. Bow over your leg. Half split, Ardha Hanumanasana. Option 1 is just to experience the posture for the second time, maybe a little deeper. Option 2 is start to slide that left heel forward. It's nice to have blocks beneath your hands, so you have that support beneath you if you need it. But just go as much as feels like a comfortable challenge for you. Feel your left hip move back, right hip move forward. Wherever you are, we'll take 3 final breaths. If you're in the full posture, start to slide the left heel back. Then all together, we inhale, bend the front knee. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Your choice, moving through the vinyasa or hips high, downward facing dog. From downward dog, inhale, right leg high, beginning, middle, arrive. Exhale, foot inside the thumbs, back knee is lifted high, lunge, arms sweep up. Warrior two. So I always like to toe heel my feet a bit wider here. You're directing your right knee towards your right pinky toe. Your left heel is anchored in towards the earth. Inhale, create space, fill your body. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Deepest breath in. And 1. Right arm reaches up and then back, reverse. Slowly you can straighten your right leg all the way. Rooting into both feet, inhale, arms lift to a T, the left hip goes back, triangle pose. Lengthening from your tailbone to the crown of the head. And using your right rib cage to spin up and open towards the sky, triangle pose, 3 breaths. We have a man that's delivering us milk from his farm. He's knocking on the door. I'm just gonna go grab him. But after this posture, if you could slowly come to forward fold.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
Thank you so much for
hi.
coming, Haribol. Oh, this is like such a gift. As always, thank you, Prabhu. Thank you.
Come and sing again.
I would like to. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Okay. Coming to standing, slowly roll yourself all the way up. Final side, shifting all of the weight into the right foot. Hug your left knee in towards your chest. This is option 1. Option 2, interlace hands under the thigh, kick the heel. And then option 3, peace fingers, grab the big toe, kick the heel. 3 breaths wherever you are. 2. And 1. Transitioning, shift the left leg back, eventually dropping your knee down to the mat. Your right hand's gonna push the right knee forward, creating space. The left hand reaches, creating space through your left side body. And then hook your elbow to the outside of your right leg. Spinning your heart for your thumbs. Inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Deepest breath. And 1. Inhale, unwind. Exhale, frame your front foot, bowing over the legs. Half split or moving towards the full split. Whatever option you're doing, most important is you're feeling that shape with your breath. 3 final breaths wherever you are. Inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Deepest breath. And 1, start to bring that right leg back. All together, we inhale, bend the front knee, tuck the back toes, downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, inhale, left leg high, find the beginning. Middle, arrive, exhale, foot inside the thumbs, back knee is lifted. High lunge, the arms sweep up, inhale, beginning. Middle, arrive, warrior 2, long side of the mat. Let's take 3 breaths together. Inhale. 3. Inhale. For 2. Awesome. For the deepest breath in. And 1, reversing left arm up and back. Beginning, middle, arrive. Slowly straighten your left leg. Inhale, arms lift up to a T. Triangle pose. Keep long through your left side body. Keep long through the right side body. Inhale. For 3. Inhale. For 2. Deepest breath in. For 1. Awesome. So this is where I left you when the milkman came. However you got to a forward fold.
please find that forward fold. Sometimes I still pinch myself because that doesn't happen when you live in New York City. I'm so used to city life. Let's slowly toe heel the feet nice, wide and open. Toes point out. Dropping into Malasana, yogi squat. Tailbone drops. Bringing hands to a prayer in front of your heart, reaching your heart for your thumbs. Elbows push into the knees, knees push right back into the elbows. 3 breaths before we come to our bums. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Again, as you inhale, internally say inhale. As you exhale, internally say exhale. And one more time, let your breath be so strong that your mind has no choice but to be here. That exhale, drop your bum, come to your seat, bringing the soles of your feet to touch. Baddha Konasana. As we inhale, simply lengthen up and through the spine, front and back side of the body. And as you exhale, gently fold forward and over your legs. Let your chin gently tuck in towards your heart. And for these first few breaths, you might feel that it's nice to sway your spine left and right a few times. But eventually, we're going to find a place of stillness. Your hands might drop in front of you to help you support your body. Eyes closed. For the next 5 breaths or so, follow your breath with your inhale. Internally say inhale. And with your exhale, internally say exhale. So you can roll yourself up, finding a comfortable seat. To do a little bit more hip openers, we're going to lift this right leg up, and you're going to stack your knee on top of your ankle and your ankle on top of your knee. If you find that this right leg is lifted really high and it's a bit uncomfortable, feel free to use a pillow or a blanket, something right under there. From this place, let's remove any flesh from beneath the seat. Inhale, lengthen through the front and back, left and right side of your body. And then exhale, use your hands to gently fold, walk over the legs, allowing your right hip especially to be heavy. And you can breathe into sensation. If it feels wonderful, if it feels intense, if it feels anything in between, just breathe into sensation for 5 breaths. Lift yourself up just enough to continue stacking now the right knee on top of left knee, Gomukha legs. From here, you're going to take your hands to your ankles, push into your ankles, lift the hips, and bring the thighs even closer towards each other. Dropping down here, lengthening through the front and back, left and right side of your body. And same thing, we fold again. Again, letting that right hip be nice and heavy. Breathe into sensation, just about 5 breaths here. Breathe so deeply that your mind has no choice but to be. Letting your practice of love and compassion and outreach, starting very local with yourself. As you're ready, roll yourself up. Just bring your feet in front of you. Windshield wiper the legs a few times before we do the same thing to the other side. And then as you're ready, same thing. We just pick up the left leg. Now we put the ankle on knee, knee on ankle, removing any flesh from the seat. Lengthen through front and back, left and right. And then exhale, fold over the legs. Let your chin tuck in. Now the sensation is likely in your left hip. Don't try to protect it. Instead, let it become heavy and bring your breath, your prana, your attention to that area. As you're ready, lift yourself up just enough to bring left knee on right knee. Hands next to your ankles. Push into the ankles, shimmy the hips even closer. Finding that length. Inhale, Go Mukhasana legs. Exhale, fold forward. Belly, chest, and heart. Let gravity do the work for you here. It's about 5 breaths again. As you inhale, say inhale. And as you exhale, say exhale to help you stay committed and connected to your breath. Slowly roll yourself up. Feet in front of you, windshield wiper, one last time. And then before we come to our backs, can you find a comfortable seated position? Dropping your chin down towards your heart. And then inhale, right ear to right shoulder. Chin to the sky. Take 3 circles in this one direction. And take 3 circles in the other direction. And then finding stillness in a comfortable seat with a long spine. We'll just take 5 breaths together. Take a deep inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding at the top. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding at the bottom. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding at the top. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding at the bottom. This time we'll inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding at the top. And then exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding at the bottom. Just 2 more breaths together. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding at the top. And exhale for 5. Do your last breath at a pace that's perfect for you. Maybe longer, maybe shorter. And from this place, you could gently roll onto your back. Hug both knees towards your chest. Take this last minute to complete your practice of yoga. Maybe a heart opener, maybe another spinal twist. Maybe getting socks and a blanket, whatever it is that you need to feel complete. Begin to enter into Shavasana. Please let your arms and legs take extra space. We started on our backs. Now we're ending on our backs. Came full circle. Do a short meditation on our backs to take us into a deeper sense of relaxation. Imagine yourself as if you're looking down at yourself. And then broadening your perspective to see your whole building or your whole home as if you're looking down. Broadening your perspective to the whole street or the whole avenue, wherever you are. Broaden your perspective to see your whole city or town. Broadening to see neighboring cities and towns. Broaden to the state. You're seeing your whole state. Keep going wider. You're seeing all the different continents. Soon you're so wide, you're so expansive that you're seeing the entire planet Earth as if you're sitting on a star a little bit away. From this wide perspective, this huge expansive perspective, just watch. Sending love, sending compassion from an untouched place. Relax. Your body is relaxed. Your mind is relaxed. Your heart is completely relaxed. From here, take a deep inhale through your nose and a deep exhale. From your perspective on a star, begin to go closer to see the oceans and continents. Going closer and closer till you're back to your street, your home, your apartment, until you're again just looking at your body as if you're looking down. And then entering back into your body, bring movement to your fingertips and toes. You can stretch your arms up and over your head, finding length. And then as you exhale, slowly roll to your left or right side and just stay here a few breaths. Again, you've started your self-care practice, your influence on yourself. And whoever you see throughout the day today, know that you are influencing. You can push down into your palms, lifting up to a closing seat, whether it's a baby, coworker, or a friend, or a spouse. Your level of influence is local. Let's close with one sound of Om. Yeah. Oh. Namaste. Thank you all. So let me just take myself off the spotlight here. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for coming. It's so nice to be with you. And I don't know how long my internet was disconnected, so I'm sorry about that.